Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to chat about hammer candlesticks. So I'm not going to get into all the different kinds of candlesticks in one video. I think that would be really confusing. We're going to chat about kind of one thing at a time. And the reason I chose the hammer candlestick is because it's a really strong sign of reversal, okay? So we use it a lot when looking at counter trends or after a pullback to see when we can enter, all right? So the hammer is going to look a little bit like this, okay? It's going to have a body with a long wick coming out the bottom. Now you may see a wick coming out the top as well, but it'll be smaller, okay? And in short, that's what a hammer looks like. Sometimes the body's long, sometimes it's really short, but essentially you're looking for those wicks in that order. It looks like a little hammer kind of. So you're going to see a hammer usually, like this is even, it's a really long one, but we could consider this a hammer, right? So this hammer stick right here is telling us that price is rejecting this level here. It's likely a key level and moving up, opposite of what we were doing before. Now I like to use my candlesticks on the 15-minute, okay? And we'll go through and kind of find a couple more. So I can see one right. No, I'm not going to consider that. Let me get my little map for you. We have a lot of inverted candles here, inverted hammers here, but I don't want to show you inverted hammers because that is defeating the purpose. Okay, here's another really great one. So we have a hammer stick there, right? And you can see price just drops. So we're getting, and this isn't always going to happen. This should always go along with your price action. So you want to be trading in the direction of your trend, obviously, right? I see another one right here. All right. And do you see how price just falls back down to another level? Now, what I would do is ride to the next key zone. So if you're looking at the 15-minute, you'll probably want to ride to the next 15-minute key level, okay? If you want to and find one on the 4-hour, you can ride to the next 4-hour zone. But this is how I spot them. This is how I trade them. Let's go through a few more examples here. All right, I can see one here. All right, and then price drops right back down. All right, now here's an interesting point, and I'm not trying to confuse you. This is another reversal pattern. So or a reversal candle. If you know your reversal candles, it can be really easy to spot what the market is trying to tell you, right? Because we can see, okay, price rejected this area, this level here. It came all the way down, and then we had signs of rejection again. All right, and it went up. And these are really strong indicators. That's why I'm showing you this candlestick first. I use these guys all the time in my analysis, okay? Let's see if we can find a few more. They're pretty easy to spot. Even this guy would be considered a hammer, even though the bottom wick is a little bit short there, but we could still definitely use it. You're never going to have perfect candles, okay? And we'll look at one more for good measure. And then I'll kind of summarize what we're doing. There's another one here, but price did come up a little bit, which obviously is going to happen. You're going to see slippage in the market. Market's never going to be perfect for you. Even this guy here, okay? So I know the wick is really long, but it's still showing us that we had a really strong momentum up and price automatically rejected that level. Let's see, and here's another one. Okay, so get used to these candles, get used to eyeballing them. And like I said, you can also find them on the 4-hour chart. So now that I've showed you how to find them, okay, you should practice finding them. Practice, or even look up what they look like. You know, you can Google candlestick patterns. There are a million different books and stuff like that that you can get online. But how I actually would utilize that then is I would look at my trend overall. So I'd look at my trend on the 4-hour, right? So overall, she's been bearish, right? Then what I would do is mark in my zones. I use zones, I don't use key levels, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to draw in a few key levels that I'm eyeballing, all right? Then I would go down to the 15-minute chart, right, to spot my entry. And at those zones or at those levels, hopefully I can find one here, I would look for those candlestick patterns. All right, so I would look for those hammers. I can actually see one right there. Now, like I said, you can take the trade down to the next resistance level on the 15-minute chart, okay, if you're using pure candlestick action, or you can go to your 4-hour chart and ride your trade down to the next key zone there or key level there. So that's up to you, but that is how I use these candlesticks. Hopefully you like this video. Hopefully this makes sense. I can definitely go through more videos like this on candlestick patterns. You guys had recommended this, so it's something you wanted to see. It's really not hard stuff, guys. Basically what it comes down to is prices showing you indecision, right? So you're actively seeing that buyers can't hold control, so you're having a turn to the downside. That's as easy as it gets. Now, like I said, there are a million types of reversal candles. I know I talk about the high wick a lot, so we'll go over that one next. But this candle is also a really strong sign of rejection, and I use it every day when I trade, okay? So hopefully that makes sense to you. If you want to see another video like this, can you please comment something below so I know I'm on the right track? I'm trying to kind of figure out what you guys want to see. And please subscribe to my video or to my channel. That way you can be notified when I'm putting up new videos and all that good stuff. I'll have this posted pretty early for you today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.